It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Dog's Window Brewery, based in Bridgend, South Wales. And this is a can of their Those Damn Crows. It's a Blackest Sky coffee stout, coming in at 6% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. There's Crow Coffee Company on the back, Durston's Coffee and Dog's Window Brewery. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Now, I got a bit of a story with this beer. I think I was wearing shorts. When this beer was kind of delivered to me. So I know the brewer. We've drank together in one of the Welsh beer festivals. We'll get to that in a moment. 3-finger tan coloured head, jet black beer in the glass, good levels of carbonation. The reason why I stopped talking about my story is because, wow, look at this beer. Look how nice that looks. Looks amazing. That looks absolutely incredible. Slow moving carbonation moving up the sides of the glass, all the way around the glass, actually. Jet black beer. There's not a bit of light bleeding through this beer whatsoever. 3-finger tan coloured head. Looks like an imperial stout. Anyway, back to my story quickly. I've drunk at the Welsh, the Camera Great Welsh Beer and Cider Festival with the owner of this brewery, a lovely chap, really nice guy. We spent hours together just standing in the corner sampling all of the beers. It was great laugh. It was a few months before the whole situation kicked off, the October before, and then it all kicked off in February. So it not really had time to speak to and have a chat with brewers since all this kind of situation happened. Until recently, I met Ray from Grey Trees up at Brewery last week. I was in my shorts in my garden a few months ago, cutting a tree down, trying to pull a tree down. The wonderful brewer here come and knocked on my door with a box of beer. He makes great beers. He really does. And I think, if I remember rightly, it was that long ago I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Yeah. But it's a stout. It's gonna last. I could open this can of beer up in 3 years' time and it would still be good. Let's get the aroma. Beautiful coffee aromas coming through. Oh, it's got me salivating. This one. There's a bit of raisin and a bit of plum and a bit of prune coming through, and that's the combination of the hops that they've used clashing with the roasted malt and the coffee. You get that bitter dark chocolate from the malt. You definitely get the coffee. You get a little bit of sweet caramel. I can't wait no more. This has got me salivated. I'm going to dive into this one. Cheers, everybody. This is divine. This is absolutely incredible beer. Oh, amazing. I judged in the final of Brewery just last week. 8 days ago, to be precise. And some of the beers that made that final, UK final, supposedly some of the best brewers in the UK, some of the beers were downright shocking. And I'm looking at them, I'm like holding my glass up going, I know this is empty. But what is this? You know, how has this made the final? And then there's people, because it's like, and this is not a criticism. This is not a criticism. It's really not. But you have to be a member of SIBA to be able to enter your beers. So if you've been around a while for a brewery and you've got a good turnover, then you've got some extra cash to kind of become a member of SIBA and enter your beers into the competition. But then on the other side of the coin, there's wonderful little breweries like this in Bridgend, South Wales, and countless small breweries all over the UK that, you know, they may not have the budget or to enter their beers into or become a member of SIBA, but they make incredible beer. They make absolutely incredible beer. This is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. What the industry needs, and I suppose you're getting it to a certain point on apps like Untapped, where it's free to join, it's free for the brewers to join. People are rating the beers on an independent scale. I suppose that might be kind of a little bit the future, but there needs to be a platform, I think, where people win awards for things that they do in the industry, where you don't have to pay to become a member. I think I'm going down a dangerous path here that I need to kind of step back away from, because I could talk about myself, really, couldn't I? I could talk about if I become a member of the Beer Guild in the UK. I'm saying about stepping back, and I'm going full force kind of into it, aren't I? But I could effectively become a member of the Beer Guild, and I could call myself an award-winning beer writer if I paid that membership fee. Again, this is not a criticism. This happens in every industry in the world. I mean, there's motor factor guilds, and there's blooming food guilds and wine guilds and probably cheese guilds, all sorts of different kind of memberships that you have to become part of to win something. And again, that is not a criticism to these institutions. It's just with maybe in beer's case, maybe Untapped is the way forward. Maybe Untapped is the. I've thought about award ceremonies on YouTube. I've thought about the YouTube Beer Awards. Never really got it off the ground. Don't really know how to get it off the ground. But like a free institution where it's ad supported by YouTube. But anyway, we ventured on a massive kind of sideways note, and I should really be talking about the beer. And the reason why I went on that massive tangent, that massive kind of sidecar note over there, was because this beer is so good. It's so good, yet it's not winning awards because the brewery's so small. One of the best stouts I've had in 2022. And we're nearly in April, so we're a third of the way through the year already. And a quarter. No, we're a quarter of the way through the year so far. This is fabulous beer, absolutely fabulous beer. A collaboration beer with Crow's Coffee Co. using Welsh Gold coffee, produces a smooth stout with pronounced and dark chocolate. Coffee notes. I'm going to rate this, and I'm going to give it a very, very good 10 out of 10. It's fantastic. Fantastic beer. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.